Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we will learn how to calculate the value of redeemable bond in Excel spreadsheet. Okay, so without spending more time, let's get started. Alright, you can see we have a question statement. Based on this statement, we will extract the data and put in this column as per the status name here. Alright, and this is our working note area where we will calculate the sum relevant component of this bond, and then we will calculate the value of the bond, and finally we will identify the status or nature of the bond, and based on this nature of the bond we will make the decision. Alright, okay, so first I'm going to extract the data by reading this statement. So face value, or it is also known as the par value, which is 1000 rupees, and I've already told you the face value or par value of the debt security is always 1000 rupees. So here I'm going to put the value 1000 here. Now similarly for coupon rate, we have a 8% coupon rate, you can see this, so I'm going to put 8% here. Maturity period in years, so you can see that we have the 10 years. Okay, so I'm going to put 10 years here. And in payment mode, you can see the interest paid is annually, so I'm going to select the annually from the drop down list, and I have created this drop down list by using the data validation technique. If you don't know, then please watch the previous video of this series. Okay, now for cost of debt, we don't have the cost of debt in the questions. Okay, so here I'm going to assume 6% manually. Alright, you can assume any rate, but remember one thing, the cost of debt and coupon rate are two different things. Okay, now for market price of bond, we can see that 800 is given, so I'm going to put 800. Alright, now based on this the questions data, let's start to calculate the periodic coupon rate and cost of debt rate. Okay, and then number of periods. The periodic coupon rate and periodic cost of debt both can be calculated same as one technique, while the number of periods is calculated by another technique. Okay, although a little bit changed from this technique. Okay, so first let's start to calculate the coupon rate, and it can be calculated by simply dividing the coupon rate by the value of the payment mode. Okay, represented by various number like 1 for annually, 2 for semi-annually, 4 for quarterly, 12 for monthly, 52 for weekly, and 365 for daily. Okay, so let's start to calculate it. I have already shown you in the previous video of this series. Okay, so here I'm going to just quickly calculate it. Okay, so here I'm going to use the if function to automate the process. So I'm going to press if, now press the tab, and now let's select this one. If this equals to annually, then what will happen? Yes, this divided by 1. Otherwise, let's make another condition. So if, now press the tab, and now let's select this one. If this equals to semi-annually, then what will happen? Yes, this divided by 2. And now for others, let's quickly make same as this technique. Okay? So here I'm going to quickly make it and show you. Okay, I'm done it. And you can see that let's press the close parenthesis exactly equal to total number of if. So we have 5 total number of if. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to press 5 close parenthesis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now press the enter key. Alright, you can see the periodic coupon rate is 8%, which is showing in fraction mode. Okay, you can do it by using this menu. Okay. Now let's calculate periodic cost of debt, and it can be calculated by same as this technique. So here I'm going to just copy it. Okay, so just press Ctrl C to copy it. Now click here, and now press Ctrl V to paste it, and now press Ctrl S to save it. Now click here, and now double click on this cell to show the formula. Okay, now here let's edit the cell reference. Okay, so for the payment mode, we will select this cell, okay, instead of other cell which is showing right now this one. So here I'm going to just change the cell by using the mouse. Okay, so here I'm going to just drag up. Alright, and now for the cost of debt, we have the cost of in this cell, so let's drag from this cell to this cell by using mouse. Alright, you can see, and now press the enter key. Alright, you can see 6% because the payment mode is selected annually. Now for number of period, just I'm going to copy this cell by pressing Ctrl C, and now click here and now press Ctrl V to paste it. Now press Ctrl S to save it. Now double click on this cell to display the formula, and now let's change the cell reference from this to this, okay, because we have to select the payment mode. Okay, so I'm going to use the mouse to drag up. Okay, now for years we have to select the maturity period, this one, that is this cell, instead of this one. Okay, so here I'm going to just drag up by using mouse. Okay, alright, now let's make some changes in this formula, which is we have to replace the divide sign by the multiply sign. Okay, so just click here and now let's clear this one and now press the multiply sign. Similarly for this, similarly for this, similarly for this, similarly for this, and similarly for this. Okay, why I have changed the sign? Because the number of period will be multiplied, while cost of rate or coupon rate or interest rate, whatever you can say, the rate will be divided. Okay, and now press the enter key. You can do it by fixing the cell reference. Okay, here I have not fixed the cells, so that we have fixed the different cell range and done the dragging technique. Alright, okay, now before I start to calculate the value of bond, let me tell you the quick definition of this bond. Okay, so redeemable bond, which is also known as the callable bond, is a bond which the issuer has the right to redeem or repay prior to its maturity date under the certain condition. That means this kind of bond can be redeemed before the maturity period. That means suppose you can see that in this bond we have the 10 years, but if the company wants to redeem this bond, it can redeem before the 10 years. Okay, under the certain conditions. And if the maturity period is given in the question, then we can understand that this is redeemable bond in nature. Alright, okay, now to calculate the value of this bond, you can use this formula displaying here. Okay, so here I'm going to use this formula. Alright, so first let's calculate it. So press the equal to sign, and we have to find the interest amount, which can be calculated by simply press the open parenthesis and now select this one times coupon rate, which is this one, to get the interest amount. Now press the close parenthesis times, now press the open parenthesis, and now press 1 minus, now press the open parenthesis, now press the 1 divide by, now press again open parenthesis, now press 1 plus KD, that is cost of debt, which is this one. Okay, now press the close parenthesis, now press the power sign from your keyboard, and now put the number of period, which is this one. Now press the close parenthesis. Okay, now again press the close parenthesis, now press the divide sign from your keyboard, and now the cost of debt, which is KD. Now select this one, now press the close parenthesis again, and now here press the open parenthesis again here. Now click here, now press the add sign from your keyboard, now press the open parenthesis, now click this one to get the face value, divide by, now press the open parenthesis, now press the 1 plus KD, which is this one, now press the close parenthesis, now press the power sign from your keyboard, and now let's select this one, that is number of period, and now press the close parenthesis. Now press the enter key. Alright, you can see 1147.20, which is overvalued than the face value. Okay, so to show the statement, we can use the if function. So here I'm going to use the if function here. Okay, so press the equal to sign, type the if function, and now let's select this one. If this equals to this, then what will happen? Yes, correctly valued. Similarly for another condition, if this is greater than this one, then what will happen? Yes, overvalued, otherwise undervalued. Okay, now press the close parenthesis 2 times because we have the 2 if. Okay, and press the enter key. Alright, you can see the same statement is showing. Now as per this statement, let's make the decision. If the status will show the overvalue, then we should buy. If status will show the undervalue, then we will sell, otherwise we will hold it. Alright, or indifference. So to make the automated process, let's make the if function. So press the equal to sign, tap the if function, now press the tab, and now let's make it. If this equals to correctly valued, then what will happen? We should hold the bond, comma, let's make the condition. If this equals to overvalued, then what will happen? Yes, we should buy the bond, otherwise we should sell the bond. Okay, now press the double close parenthesis to close the if statement and now press the enter. Alright, you can see we should buy the bond because the status is showing overvalued. Alright, now so guys, you can see that we are successfully calculated the value of redeemable bond, and it's a very easy to calculate it. Okay, thanks for watching this video. If you find it useful, then please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video of this series. Signing off.